Good morning, Rotarians, and welcome to my December newsletter. I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and a great New Year. In December, I made a number of club visits. My first club visit was to the Wapaka Early Bird Club to make a presentation to them for some awards that they received from the Rotary Foundation. It was an enjoyable trip. However, the ride back was a little bit fun because we received all kinds of snow that day, but I made it back safely. Next, I was invited to attend the De Pere Club's evening meal and dinner, and I want to thank them for that great event and inviting and sponsoring me. And then my last visit was to the Wapaka Club. And for those that have been to the Wapaka Club and those members of the Wapaka Club, you know that they pride themselves on being the singing club. And indeed, they do sing. They have a little rock band that plays, and it's a lot of fun. In fact, they created a song just for me that they played at that event, or at that meeting, excuse me. Also there, I did present, sorry about that, that's the risk of doing live video, is that sometimes you get interruptions and there came a phone call. Now I'm trying to figure out where I left off. I was talking about the Wapaka Club and their singing club, had a great time. Like I said, they created a song for me. Did make presentations to them for all the great things that they do with the Rotary Foundation. I think I presented to them three awards for last year for all the giving and support that they did to the Rotary Foundation. So thank you to them for that. We are still accepting nominations for the district governor for the 2022-23 year. If you're interested in taking on that role, notify your club because the clubs actually do the nomination process. And I reach out to club boards. If there's someone that would make a great district governor from your club, please nominate them for that position. All the paperwork and application forms are on our district website. So go out there and please fill out that information because again, we are still looking to fill that important role. And being halfway through my year as district governor, it is a fun time. There's a lot of great people that you get to meet and the board is great to work with. So please, consider the opportunity to serve the district in that capacity. Again, that's for the 2022-23 year. So it's a number of years out. There is training that zone provides for you. The club covers that cost, or the district covers that cost, and you go to International Assembly and Rotary International covers that cost. So please, again, if you're interested in being district governor, fill out the nomination paperwork and let's get that submitted. Thank you on that. The three grant committees, that being Global Grant, District Grant, and District Project Fund, asked that I speak to the membership regarding applications for those three grants. The committees are struggling with the way some of the applications are coming in. So there's a couple of things that I'm going to ask that if you could spend more diligent time on up front, that would make the whole grant approval process easier, both for the grant committee and also for the individuals providing the grant from the clubs. So the first issue that we ask you to work on is the project budget. We ask that you provide a spreadsheet that shows all the income sources, all the expenses, by categories, what they're going to be, and how it's going to be funded. How much is the club going to put into the project? How much is the club looking for the district to sponsor? And if there's a shortfall, how is that going to be covered? So that's really important that a good budget be provided. Secondly is to be clear on the problem or need of the project. A lot of times the applications are very vague as to what the need for the project is or what the problem is that you're trying to resolve. So if you could please work on that in addition to how is this all going to take place and what time should it be complete. So again, the two things are budget and being more clear and concise on what exactly the project is for and the timeline. So I guess there's three things, but if you could work on those, that would be great. I am currently acting as the chairperson for Global Grants, and that committee, by default, I have taken to be our district governor line, that being immediate past District Governor Ann, District Governor-elect Scott, and District Governor nominee Schroeder. So all those global grants will be coming through me. I'm working on a new application form for the global grants because global grants are actually done online through the Rotary Foundation. However, we need to get a notification and approval process in place for the district, so the district knows what's going on before the application actually is done on the application website. So expect to see those forms out on the district website in the near future. If there are any global grants that you're considering, please contact me and let's talk about them, and I'll walk you through the process until we get those application forms up and running. Thank you again on that. I do want to talk about some global grants activity that is taking place. The Sturgeon Bay Breakfast Club requested a global grant for the EDA project. And many members of the district that recall, the district has always been, they're very supportive of the EDA project. So the district is supporting a district and a club over in Germany, I believe, in Bulgaria, with this project. So we're very pleased to do a global grant on that. Other global grants that have been talked about, there's a Jamaica Wi-Fi project that's been talked about, Power Flower has been talked about, and also there's an African wood carving project that's being talked about. So there is some activity on the global grant front, and appreciate that. With regards to district grants, I think there's still about $22,000 in district grants available. So again, as I meet with clubs or do area visits, I ask that you do an assessment, contact city leaders in your communities to see if there's projects that need to be completed, and then work on solving those issues by coming to the district for district grants. Again, we have $20,000 to use by the end of June. So please assess your communities, be it your school districts, your municipalities, other not-for-profit organizations. There's nothing that says we can't work with Lions or Optimists and so forth to solve a community problem. So I encourage everyone to take a look at that. District Governor-elect Scott will be off to International Assembly this month, where he will be trained for a week by leaders of Rotary International. So he'll come back all fired up and ready to be district governor beginning July 1st of this year. In February, we'll be holding a district board meeting. We hold those meetings through webinars, so anyone can participate, through the internet. Invites are sent out. So if anyone is interested in participating and listening in on the board meeting, please let our district administrative secretary, Lisa Vanderkellen, know. Also, if you have any agenda items for that meeting, please forward them to me and let's discuss, and then I'll see that they get on the agenda as appropriate. The reason I've held off a little bit on this month's newsletter is I've been waiting for the district conference registration website to be up and running. And I'm very proud to say that it is. It looks great, and a lot of individuals have spent a lot of time putting together the district, not only the district conference website, because it's a separate website that will be used going forward, but also the registration program. So the registration website can be found at the district website, which is ridistrict6220.org. And I'll also put that, that web link in the email that accompanies my video. But if you go to the district website, and you will see on the home page of the district website something called Rotary Western Great Lakes District Conference. And you click on that to go to the registration page in the home page for the district conference. Now, the Rotary Western Great Lakes District Conference is the entity that we've created to put on the district multi-district conferences going forward. So that is the name of the entity that you will be seeing more and more of as we go forward. So again, click on that link and you'll be able to register for the district conference. Also, you'll find the registration link for the hotel. The district conference is being held the first weekend in May down in Oshkosh, with Saturday being a really fun event because we're going to EAA that evening. So I'm asking that we get as many people to attend the district conference as possible. It's going to be a lot of fun this year. Our theme is Celebrate 2020, where we're going to be celebrating all the accomplishments that we have done at the club level and district level in District 6220 and also District 6270. You will find on the district webpage the program layout, our speakers, their bios, the breakout sessions, on what the topics are. It's going to be a great, great time. We're hoping to have at least 350 people there between District 6220 and 6270. It is a multi-district conference. My challenge out to all of my district Rotarians is let's see if we can't beat District 6270 in attendance and have more attendees at this district conference than they do. I think that would be a great reflection on our district and a great thank you to all the people that have worked on this district conference for a long time now. The district conference co-chair from District 6220 is Tom Guyette. And he and his counterpart, John Crimmins, from 6270 have been working on this district conference for at least 2 years. So a lot of work has gone into this. So let's go and celebrate, attend, and have a great time. Periodically, District Administrative Secretary Lisa will be sending out email reminders for people to register. And also I believe that we're having Rotarians go out and visit clubs and talk about and promote the district conference. So look forward to that. Like I said, we're putting a lot of time and effort into this. It's going to be a great event, and we look forward to having everybody there. With that, that ends my December newsletter. Everyone have a great January and continue doing all the great work that you do for Rotary and your communities. Thank you and have a great day.